All right, boys, we're back at it again at Muscle Works. In for push, my favorite session of the week. It's a hot Friday, very hot, man. I'm still struggling to sleep. The heat in England right now is nuts. It's the hottest May in the history of Britain. So it's been boiling hot. Very tough to sleep. But listen, you can't complain. In England, all we want is hot weather. Then when it comes, we complain about it. It's just that English houses the insulation of the houses isn't built for heat. American houses are a lot more ventilated and built for heat, whereas these aren't. The walls are very thick, and it's just, and all American houses have AC. My house has AC, but the AC, I lost the remote for the AC, so I can't turn it on. Anyway, boys, in for push, starting with incline dumbbells. All right, we're on to the 57.5 kilo dumbbells, because last push day, or my first push day, where I do incline dumbbells, I hit the 55s for 2 sets of 6, which now means I go up to the 57.5s. Once I hit 2 sets of 6 there, then I go up to the 60s. And the goal by the end of this bulk is the 70s. So now, done my first set on the 57.5s, got a 4-piece, gonna try and mash that again. And now it's just a case of each and every session, building it up and getting more and more reps. All right, boys. It's gonna be a long bulk to hit those 70s, but I'm in this for the long haul. Gentlemen, it is summer though, you should be cutting. And inside the Natty Republic, you have full access to all of my nutrition and training programs, 24/7 support from me. I've got 22 different programs, including my favorite in there, the Advanced Cutting Guide, which will supercharge your way to getting shredded for summer. So join the Natty Republic now. It's only $47 the whole year. A discount not lasting too much longer. That's a 75% discount. And if you want to go an even further step than just being the Natty Republic, and you actually want full-on premium one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram link in the description, DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. Been saying it for generations, but it is. All right, incline dumbbells, let's go. Getting the food down now on the bulk, like I said yesterday, it's getting harder and harder. I'm force feeding, but if you want to get big, you got to eat big. And when you're cutting, you're going to have to not eat when you're hungry. You're going to have to make sure you don't eat when you're hungry. When you're bulking, it's the inverse of that. You're going to have to eat when you're not hungry. Changing the body is not a comfortable thing naturally. It's difficult, it's painful. But it has to be done. So I'm force feeding, but if you want to get big, you've got to force feed. Growth is difficult. You're fighting the body's urge to be comfortable, and growing is not comfortable. All right, let's go. Let's go. Easy money, let's go. Nice 4-piece. Those 4 reps move better than the first set, so I'll take that. And guys, remember that first rep does count. That first rep's the hardest because you've got no down momentum. So, yeah. I'll take that. 2 sets of 4. First week on the 57.5s. Now again, just about building that baby up. Road to the 60s. All right. All right, nice 10-piece on the 50s. Happy with that. Rep up. It's good news. Same with the backwards. Once I hit 10, then I go up to the next dumbbell, 2.5 kilo up. But I'll take that. Moving nice, moving fast. All right, boys, next movement. As you just saw, we're doing seated barbell shoulder press. This is a great exercise, real good exercise, and it's so transferable to my incline bench, my incline dumbbell work. And it's on a slight incline. I don't like having it perfectly upright because then it kind of reduces my shoulder mobility and how much I can push. I like having it one incline back just so I can push a touch more. Going up to 105 kilo today, did 3 sets of 3. Now I'm gonna go down to 95 kilo, do a back off. I love this first push there, man. Just loads of crazy heavy push volume. Incline dumbbell, strict, seated barbell shoulder press. A lot of heavy upper shelf builders, focusing primarily on the upper chest, the front delts. Very rarely do I do flat movements. I do one flat movement all week, which is the next movement I'm gonna do, which is a flat machine press. But a lot of my pressing volume really focuses on that upper shelf, the upper chest, the front delts, and attacking those regions, because those are where those aesthetic muscles are truly born. And that's what really builds a good physique. It's this. Not this, it's this. All right, I need another spot. But I've asked the same guy like 3 times, it's annoying. Oh, I gotta pay him. Okay, I'm just gonna go alone. And if I fail the last rep, I'll call someone over. So yeah, absolutely, bro. Cheers, brother. Okay, so yeah, had someone come save my ass there. That's not actually that dangerous, to be honest, because again, it's not like I'm going for 1 rep max. You just hold it there, nice, a bit of an isometric. 95 for a 5-piece on the back if I wanted 6, but now it's just about building that up and getting more and more reps. First week on a new weight, there's always a bit of a feeler process. You kind of know where you're at, okay, you get that gauge, and then every other session becomes about beating that, and then eventually go up again once you hit that top end of the rep range. Flat machine press now. Not a huge fan of this machine, but I'm the kind of guy, I'm stubborn. I like to be on a machine long enough to really get enough out of it. Even if I don't like it, I've chosen it that first week. I want to make some good progressive overload on it before I change it. A lot of you guys will pick a machine, you don't quite like it, and you immediately change it. Give it a bit of time. I'm not a huge fan of this machine, the movement pattern, but I still get good chest activation. But I want to beat the machine first. I want to get 3 plates for 6. I just did my top set, 3 plates for 4, and then I can switch it. As a reward for actually progressively overloading on the movement and getting something out of it, not just changing it because I don't quite like the movement pattern, giving it time, and then I'll change the exercise. Right, mid back off now. We'll do 3 sets here. Top set, mid back off, and final back off. 3 plates, 2.5, and then 2. Good. Only a six piece, but listen, is what it is. Go down to 2 plates and just bang out a load of volume now. But yeah, I'm not, even though I don't quite like this machine that much, I picked it week 1, now I've got to suffer on it until I achieve some good progressive overload, then I change it. Just because you don't like an exercise isn't a good enough reason to change it. Like, Get something out of it first. Then as a reward, you can change the movement. Right, side delts. I love this standing machine lat race, absolute beauty. Just banging out volume here. I do my heavy stuff, and the powerlifting stuff plays into the bodybuilding stuff. Everything comes hand in hand. As a natural, I don't like thinking of it as powerlifting and bodybuilding separate, because if you get stronger, you're going to build more muscle. And if you build more muscle, you're going to get stronger. So they both play into each other. So I always start my sessions with the heavy work, then I do the higher volume fluff stuff. But they both help each other out. Powerlifting should complement your bodybuilding, and bodybuilding should complement your powerlifting. That's why I'm a power bodybuilder. All right, boys, flies. I always do one. I do one fly exercise the entire week, and it's incline dumbbell flies, just 2 sets. My belief is if you want to grow a big chest, pressing is what's going to get you there. Flies are just like that extra 5%, the icing on the cake. So I do very minimal fly volume, just 2 sets. I'm going for 2 sets of 8 on the 32.5 kilo dumbbells. Last week I got 2 sets in 9. Just in my first set, I got 8. I know why that is. It's because I've done more volume on my other exercises before this exercise. I did another 2 sets of seated barbell shoulder press, did another 2 sets of flat machine press, did another set of standing machine laterals, and that all adds up and accumulates. So by the time I get to my 5th exercise here, I'm a bit more fatigued. So again, it's something I've got to work on, is controlling volume in the other movements, so it doesn't impact my exercises later in the session. Well, I'm still nuts in the head, guys, with the volume. But I am improving volume-wise. Like, it's not as bad as it used to be, I promise. Guys, I think I've just found the greatest tricep machine I've ever used in my entire life. This is the greatest dip machine ever created. Boys, not even joking. This Arsenal strength dip machine. I get no elbow pain. The angle and range of motion is unreal. These little curved handles really lock you in and give you an insane contraction. These little curved balls that you put your hands on. And then this chair slanted forward, so it keeps you in place. Unreal, boys. I'm not even joking. This might be the greatest tricep squeeze and contraction I've ever got. Best dip machine I've ever used in my entire life. Unreal. Right, I did 3 plates for 22. Now I'm going to go 4 plates. See what I get. Four plates for 12. What a machine. Best dip machine I've ever used in my entire life. Best tricep contraction I've ever got. Truly unreal. Do my final set on 5 plates. and then call the sesh. I love the gym, man. I love training. It's a lot of fun. Love the game, man. Be invested in it. The guys that really excel in this business are the guys that love the process more than everyone else. It's not about the best genetics. What an absolute beauty, though. This is now in the rotation. I've replaced this with V-handle pushdowns. I maxed out the stacks. I've changed this in. And boy, oh boy, what an absolute blinder of a piece. All right, boys, that's the session done and dusted. Favorite session of the week is this push day. Done. In for heavy deads tomorrow. Paul, see you then. Sat here having my post-workout, boys, before I sign off. Chicken pasta, 100 grams of protein, and 100 grams of carbs and about 20 grams of fat. Camera's a little musty, one sec. I'm gonna start eating more in the gym. They've got really good meals here, so as soon as I finish work, I'm gonna eat in the gym. Right, I'm gonna go back to now signing off. All right, boys, I'm back home now. I'm just editing the vid, as you can see here, with the co-founder. Co-founder, say what's up, man. Where's the co-founder?
Hey, what's up, boys? Let's go.
There's the co-founder. Let me say something, man.
Here working with the big spender, Natty, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the one last Natty King, the one last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to a hair. It's Natty Throne and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself.
Nick Kajaz, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty Throne, the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Gentlemen, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Boys, join the Natty Republic, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch coming soon. And as always, chaps, I'll see you tomorrow for deads. Long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.
Let's go.